Posturized, top jaw-dropping dunks of all time. A thunderous dunk is one of the few exciting moments in basketball that can electrify a crowd. An aggressive demonstration of dominance, agility, and style, it is the pinnacle of power moves. Some dunks are so vicious and so daring that they go beyond the game and become pieces of sports mythology. These are the dunks that are immortalized in photographs, repeated over and over again, and turn playground legends into reality. The following is a countdown of the best jaw-dropping dunks of all time, ranging from soaring bodies to shattered backboards. These dunks left defenders transfixed, crowds agape, and supporters screaming, "He just got put on the poster!" Le Dunk de la Mort. The Dunk of Death is the nickname Vince Carter received after his victory over Frederick Weiss at the 2000 Olympic Games. Without this, no dunk list can be considered complete. In addition to dunking over Frederick Weiss, who is 7 feet 2 inches tall, Vince Carter also cleared him. There was a single second when Carter turned into a myth. The audacity, the elevation, and the moment were all so violent and perfect that even the French commentary was left in a state of astonished astonishment upon witnessing it. The Olympic Games are not often the kind of competitions that produce highlight reels like this one, but then again, Carter wasn't playing by the rules of Earth. When Michael Jordan defeated Patrick Ewing in the 1991 playoffs, he said, "Sit down, big fella." This is his signature quote. Ewing was not merely dunked on by Jordan, rather he was baptized by him. While driving baseline, Michael Jordan spun in mid-air, evading defenders like a slalom skier, and then exploded over the iconic center of the New York Knicks football team. The dunk served as a reminder that Jordan was an artist and an assassin. How it was insulting was stunning. Shaquille O'Neal's Destroys the Backboard, which was released in 1993, Chris Dudley, along with a few bolts and screws, was the victim on this occasion. The way Shaq dunked was not on people, rather, he dunked through them. It was during this momentous occasion that he reduced Dudley to the status of a footnote and left the backboard in ruins. Fragmentation of the rim shattered glass, and the collapse of the support structure all occurred. Due to the severity of the situation, the National Basketball Association (NBA) had to fortify all of its equipment. Blake Griffin surpassed Kendrick Perkins in the year 2012, for example. Commentary: "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness." Performing this slam was a warlike act. Following the reception of the lob from Chris Paul, Blake threw his left hand over Perkins and then proceeded to launch the ball through the rim, even though he never completely caught it. Although he was a seasoned big man, Perkins was rendered useless and his body language screamed defeat out loud. Twitter experienced a meteoric rise. The NBA players tweeted during the game. Indeed, it was a violent act. LeBron James's response to Jason Terry's comments in 2013. A consequence of this was that Terry was no longer the same. It just so happened that Terry was in the way of Norris Cole's alley-oop, which was the culmination of LeBron James's pursuit of the entire court. What is the result? This poster is a cruel one. Terry was buried under a significant amount of rage and flight after LeBron James cocked it back. Simply watching the reaction of the Celtics bench was enough to justify the price of admission. Scottie Pippen, who defeated Patrick Ewing in 1994. This game features double trouble, a dunk, and a verbal demolition. Even though it was a full-throttle smash in Madison Square Garden, Pippen's dunk on Ewing was already quite unpleasant. On the other hand, it was the aftermath that cemented the deal. Scottie stood over Ewing's fallen corpse, jawed in his face, and instructed Spike Lee to take a seat. This is the pinnacle of I own this court moments. Ja Morant on Jalen Smith, 2K22. Flight School, Ja went airborne. Ja Morant was a big fan of Jalen Smith. A glitch in the Matrix is what Ja Morant feels like he is experiencing in a league that is full of exceptional players. A full leap from the dotted line, cocked well back, and hit with enough force to stop time, his dunk over Jalen Smith was a remarkable display of basketball that he performed. It was not just the height, it was the rage that was the problem. An enduring poster for Generation Z. DeAndre Jordan versus Brandon Knight, 2013. "Rest in peace, Brandon Knight" is written on the death certificate. Brandon Knight's soul was obliterated when Jordan caught a lob and destroyed it. As a result of Knight's poor decision to contest the play, he has become the subject of every meme that can be found on the internet. This felt less like a dunk and more like an exorcism due to the sheer elevation and savagery of the situation. It was Kobe Bryant who defeated Dwight Howard in the year 2004. Young Dwight, please introduce yourself to Kobe Bean. During this time, Kobe was at his most cocky and vicious potential. At the same time that rookie Dwight Howard was attempting to protect the rim, Kobe Bryant greeted him with a tomahawk that sent shockwaves throughout the National Basketball Association. It was force, precision, and a not-so-subtle reminder of Bryant's killing instinct. Next on the list is Tom Chambers' 1989 film Over Mark Jackson. Defying gravity. The greatest underrated dunk ever? In the presence of Jackson, Chambers levitated. Chambers received a boost from Jackson's chest and continued to rise after that. It's almost as if someone halted the laws of physics. It wasn't the most renowned dunk, but the sheer image of a 6'10" guy flying that high remains mind-blowing decades later. Honorable mentions: Tracy McGrady on Sean Bradley, 2005, 7-6. Defender, meet your fate. Derrick Rose over Goran Dragic, 2010. The youthful D. Rose was a wrecking ball. Aaron Gordon's under the legs in 2016 dunk contest, not in game, but still great. Baron Davis on Andrei Kirilenko, 2007 playoffs, the apex of the intensity that is associated with We Believe. In 2009, Dwyane Wade expressed his thoughts on Anderson Varejão. Wade Sent Him to Another Dimension is an alternative title for this piece. As Varejão found himself in a fast break situation, he believed that he had the angle. He had a flawed thought. Wade launched himself toward the basket and unleashed one of the most disrespectful dunks in the history of the National Basketball Association. He bulldozed over the Cavaliers' big man and sent him flying into the stanchion. The crowd went completely insane, and Varejão's hair was drastically altered as a result. The highlight reels and nightmares were both created by this slam. Windmill Alley-Oop, a film directed by Gerald Green, 2012. The New Jersey Nets are the team. 10 out of 10 for style. Although it was not on a particular defender, this alley-oop windmill that occurred during the game was so clean and ridiculous that it had to be included on the list. The lob was caught by Green in the middle of its trajectory, and then it was transformed into a full windmill before being flooded with power. It was impossible to make sense of the timing, grace, and sheer verticality. While playing an actual game, it was a move that may have won a dunk contest. It's a breath of fresh air. Conclusion: dunks aren't the only thing that matters. Plays like these aren't simply made for basketball. These moments are pure adrenaline that is etched into memory. They are moments of athletic poetry. Each time someone is posturized, it is a piece of history that is being preserved. Additionally, as long as there is a rim in a challenge, there will always be someone up next. Consequently, you should hang it up and do it with pride, because the next great dunk might be just one leap away. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let us know your favorite moment in the comments below. We've got more heat coming your way!